All right, what is up, everybody? It's Corey Peterson, your Up North Car Guy. I'm here with Mitchell. We are still inside this 2016 Mini Cooper S. It is the 4-door. This is a pretty cool little car. I told you guys we do a little sort of info walk around of the inside and exterior of this car. So it's cold outside, so we're gonna start inside and then we'll go outside for a quick little walk around. So basically in this car, it's super Spartan in here. Everything you need is right in front of you. You have a big speedometer, little tack next to it, fuel gauge, and then a big round infotainment center off to the right. And then down below you have all your climate control stuff. There's a really cool little start stop button. Let's look at some of this stuff here. Let's move this around. And so, I mean, you can see in here, this is Mini's sort of dumbed down version of BMW iDrive. It's worked by a little knob down here. Works the same as the iDrive like we did in the 650. So if I start manipulating this, I can turn this around, I can move it up and down and back and forth and get to all kinds of different screens and things. Now this takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's not that bad. So if I scroll this, I can go to the radio. I've got FM, AM presets. I can change all my tone settings and all that kind of stuff. If I go to FM, then I can change through my radio presets. See, it takes some getting used to. You got to push the button instead of moving the knob side to side. So that's kind of how that works. If I go back all the way, I can go check out my multimedia stuff. I've got my telephone settings. I've got my Mini connected thing, which is like kind of a browser little deal, and then I've got all my vehicle info. Up from our little iDrive little setup down here is something where you can change the driving characteristics of the car. I can slide this little spot left to go to sport, or to the right to go to green, and then obviously in the middle is like our sort of normal middle of the road driving characteristics. And if I slide this little guy left, here, let's look up here, you can see things turn red around here. It says let's motor hard, because Mini's motto obviously is let's motor. So if I slide it to the right to go back to middle, it kind of turns yellow, and if I do it to the right one more time to get in green mode, we get a green ring around the infotainment thing. So we'll keep that in the middle mode. I think
that's really cool.
That's really cool, right? Yeah. I really like that,
because I know that they also do it, I think, with your volume. Yeah, like when you turn on the radio.
So if you crank the tunes up in here,
yeah, so
you can see our
on that side
starting to turn up. Although we have it on a terrible radio station, some sort of public access news of some sort, election things. So climate control stuff is all down here. You have dual zones. Your airflow setups are in here. You just keep pressing through this button, it rotates through that kind of stuff. Fan speed is all in here. And then you have heated seats in this car, obviously, and this little start stop button is really cool. So this is
so cool.
Yeah, this is awesome. Little start stop. It's a little round key fob, which is kind of interesting. I just threw it on the floor. Let's try that again. Little round key fob, kind of sweet. Just keep it in your pocket or throw it in the cup holder and press your little start stop button and you're off. And then obviously it's a 6-speed manual. You're back on. This thing makes the coolest noises too. It's like an old video game. If this was a video game character's car, it would be like probably Sonic the Hedgehog's car, I think.
Well, and that's one of the cool things. Like, it just has its own individual quirks, and like just like you said in the other video, BMW really wanted it to have its own characteristics. Like, you kind of get some of that too up here.
Yeah, you get some of these like kind of old schooly looking little knobs and switches and stuff up here. This one obviously opens our sunroof and all that kind of stuff. It's really, really cool. This BMW is made by, or I'm sorry, Mini's made by BMW, and you can tell that the Germans wanted to have a little character in this, because, you know, as nice as BMWs are, they're not that sort of fun and peppy and all that kind of stuff that a Mini's supposed to be.
Yeah, you definitely get a little bit more like class and elegance, I guess, is what you would get more of a BMW, sure, unless you go more sport model.
Right.
But this is way more fun, more quirky.
You get LED lights, you get ambient lighting over here, like in the doors and stuff.
Doors.
Yeah. Super cool little car. So, let's take a look outside. So we'll save you the do I fit, any of that kind of stuff. It's really hard to get out of. When you open the door, there's just not that much room like in this area, but you can kind of see the cockpit's really cool. Steering wheel feels good in your hand, and then there's just not, it's super Spartan there. There's not a lot to go with except for the big multimedia screen in the dashboard. I like the door panel inserts. I think this is really cool. That like sort of the chrome polished switches and some of that kind of stuff.
It actually feels like it's like quality made.
Yeah. So like I said, this is a John Cooper Works appearance package. It's got the black mini wheels. It's got the British Racing green paint. It's got a sweet racing stripe. I love these big headlights up in the front. Those are cool.
And they are cool, like LEDs too, because you'll get the whole
you
ring.
get the LED eyebrow around it, which is really sweet. Black and red racing stripes, true to British racing heritage. It is an S, so it is kind of quick. It's a little turbo 4-banger. It's a pretty cool little car. I'm kind of a fan.
Yeah, it's fun to drive.
Yeah,
it really
looks fun. I mean, it's front-wheel drive, so it gets around okay. It's a 16. It's only got 7,000 miles on it, which is wild. And then if we open the back, maybe
the key's in there.
Probably should unlock it. There, we'll unlock it, maybe. So we're just gonna skip to the part where we thought we looked in the trunk. We can't figure out how to open it because I'm not sure how this key works, to be perfectly honest. It's too round, I don't get it. Anyway, I like this car. I think it's pretty cool. It's super fun to drive. I can drive a stick. I showed you in the last video. It's live on Facebook, go find it. Mitchell didn't think I could do it.
I didn't, I'm not gonna lie.
You didn't think I could do it.
I had no faith.
So, anyway, it's on the lot for sale. Super nice little car. I think somebody's gonna be really happy with it. And I think it's really fun. So, yeah, come check it out. Thanks for watching again, as always. Find us on social media at UpNorthCarGuy, at Photo Hype Media. We're out here. We make content for you guys. See you later.